compassion is being there for others and being there because you want to, not because you have to. Hi, Mom.
I'm Nicole, and I think compassion is about giving people, understanding them when it's hard to understand them, you know? Being generous to people in unsexy, petty ways, like all day, every day. Offering a handout to people who look like they're going through a hard time or not a hard time. Random acts of kindness, compassionate listening, relieving their suffering, all that good.
I think compassion is realizing people's circumstances and like what's within and what's out of somebody's control. I think judging people I think you have to judge somebody by their actions rather than their character and see what it was that led to them making those decisions or making those actions, and just trying to be objective, because people make mistakes and people do things because I think a lot of the time the circumstances that led them to that action were beyond their control. So I think just treating people with basic respect and decency, despite what they've done, is I think that's compassion.
I think compassion is another form. If anything, it's just love. It's kind of putting yourself in other people's shoes and understanding where other people come from, how other people think, and just kind of more connecting the world and getting rid of this blockages through whatever it be, religion, language, and all that stuff. That's separating us. I feel like we just need to think like how other people think to really understand what they're going through, show compassion and spread more love and all that.
So I think compassion is one of the most important things in this world. I think it, on a human level, is how we relate to each other. And I think it, really transcends beyond what we can see, on the surface level, and sort of looks past on a deeper level to the human experience. And I think it should be, I think this is a beautiful way to spread more awareness about it, because I think that, a lot of people have it in themselves, but maybe don't know how to bring it out or talk about it. And I think by talking about it, it's brings a lot more awareness in oneself and in the community. I also think that it's kind of like an energy as well that can be spread and is really infectious. So I think just kind of seeing somebody beyond the surface and trying to relate to their experiences, maybe if they don't have the same experiences as you, I think a lot of people may be able to relate to a feeling that the experience gives somebody. So I think reframing it in that way, because I think sometimes it's like, oh, I can't, relate to exactly what you're saying, but maybe you can at least relate to the feeling or the energy that it has.
And I've been invited to speak on compassion. And I'm really happy to do that. So I'm going to start with the basics. I'm a teacher. So calm would be with, and passion with passion. Compassion would be to have passion with another person, animal, I don't know about plant, but to have a passion with, a feeling with. And it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite things is people watching. And I just came from the farmer's market across the street. And I love to just watch people and think, what would it be like to be that person? And I guess especially I focus in on people who maybe are struggling with one thing or another. Maybe, their walk is a little off, or who knows. But then I put myself into that space, and I often come to, well, there but for the grace of God, go I. It could be me in the wheelchair, or the walker, or the missing leg, or whatever it is, but not yet.